Ladies, gentlemen, girls, boys, they, them, whatever. Lad Bible reports Australian politician wants straight people to have their own flag, parade and international day. Oh no, that is heathenism. That is evil and this shall not be tolerated. More after this quick sponsor. Hi friends, I'm here to talk to you about Coffee Brand Coffee. Honestly, one of the most amazing coffees I've tasted in a long time. At Coffee Brand Coffee, all the coffees you buy are hand roasted to order. That means they wait until they receive your order before they fire up the roaster. Because coffee loses much of its flavour after 10 days on the shelf. They source their beans from premium, sustainable coffee producers and are concerned with soil prevention, clean water practices and maintaining a quality standard of living for their workers. And one of the great things about Coffee Brand Coffee is that they're not political. They won't go and bitch to the New York Times about their customers. They just want to make good coffee. And they do make good coffee. They make really good coffee. I don't have any fandangled coffee machines or anything like that. I just use a plunger. And the result I get is amazing. I get a nice, rich, strong coffee, which I love, and that beautiful coffee cream on top. And you can get an amazing 10% off your order by using my link in the description. Yeah, so anyway, Lad Bible says, Australian politician wants straight people to have their own flag, parade and international day. Oh, that's gonna cut deep. You can't do that. You can't do that, straight people.
So you can't say that? You can't say that in my ring.
You can just feel the angst. You can feel the rage.
Fuck them! Fuck them up against the wall. Wear handcuffs on and crazy through all their lips. That's all you do.
Oh, no! Not straight people. You don't get a day. You don't get a flag. You get nothing. But then again, Australian politicians can sometimes get a bit loose.
If the #1 whinger in Australia was a reality TV show, Madam Speaker, there'd be no point in any other contestant entering it. Because if Bill Shorten entered it, he would win it. But it's time on Thursday night, the Leader of the Opposition has an opportunity, Madam Speaker.
The Manager of Opposition Business will resume his seat.
You're such a cunt.
They go on to say member of the New South Wales Legislative Council Mark Latham has called for straight people to have their own international day, parade and flag. The One Nation New South Wales leader believes heterosexuals should be formally recognised to keep the species alive. He makes a fair point. He wrote on Twitter, "We love the gays, but it's overdue to recognise the heteros with our own flag, parade, international day, UN envoys, special footy round, and jersey, and welcome to bed ceremonies, keeping the species alive." And this man almost became Prime Minister in 2004. He did too. He was the leader of the Labor Party and he was quite the fuckhead back then. But he's turned a corner and he's quite a funny cunt now. See, I think this is half trolling, half serious. He makes a point, but he's clearly fucking around with people. Many were quick to condemn the politician for his comments. As one person wrote, "Not sure anyone should celebrate you procreating." Oh. Another said, "Mate, I'm a cis white male and even I find this cringe." And that comment, "Mate, I'm a cis white male," tells me you're a cockhead. Anyone who calls themselves a cis white male should have cockhead tattooed on their forehead. While a third person shared, "Not really a group that struggles for inclusivity. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense." However, some conservatives were ready to jump on board. As one remarked, "Thanks for supporting those of us who don't get any recognition in 2023, Latho. Feels good to be appreciated. I've been saying this for years now. I can't see why not. And while we're on the topic, why can't we have a White History Month?"
You gotta be some type of retarded.
Ban. Sorry, YouTube. I didn't mean that. We should have 3 Black History Months. We should have an Indigenous History Month. We should have a crippled gay, transgender, lesbian History Month. Funnily enough, there is such a thing as a straight pride flag. It consists of black and white lines and seemingly mimics the LGBTQIA++ 1, 2, 3 ABCXYZ flag. Yeah, there's already a flag like that. It's called the Collingwood flag, and that is fucking cringe. Collingwood is a football club in Victoria, and they are cringe. This isn't the first time Latham's statements have landed him in hot water. In 2021, Latham called for the Department of Homo Affairs DOHA to be defunded, saying it was a waste of taxpayer dollars. Wait, that's not a real thing, is it? Wait. Department of Homo Affairs. Okay, as per my cursory Google search, apparently the Department of Homo Affairs does exist. The Department of Homo Affairs, DOHA, is a performance and research collective generating critical queer commentary and artifacts relating to Australia's ... I'm not going into this. I'm not taking this deep dive. While the DOHA, the Department of Homo Affairs, refers to itself as a performance and research collective, Latham labelled them political activists with their own agenda. He told 2GB Radio, the Department of Homo Affairs, who says that they're involved in the arts, but they're really political activists. They build themselves as campaigning against Australia's culture of white supremacy. What, pray tell, does the Department of Homo Affairs have to do with white supremacy? Isn't that a racism thing? Oh my God, it's just all interwoven now. So they're attacking Australia with lies. They're campaigning for open borders, so helping the people smugglers and reviving those dreadful boats where so many of the asylum seekers drowned. However, Officer Stonewall... Hang on, wasn't Stonewall like a gay movement in Britain or something? Have I got that wrong? Of the Department of Homo Affairs, told the Star Observer that the group had not received any money from the state. He also poked fun at Latham while citing his recent failures to pass his Religious Freedom Bill and anti-trans education bill through New South Wales Parliament. He said, "We also want to acknowledge the difficult context in which Mr. Latham is operating. We can only imagine his visceral disappointment with the so-called religious freedoms and parental rights bill failing to get through Parliament. We note that he must be fixating on any opportunity to be involved in the LGBTQIA plus 123XYZ community at this sensitive time for extremely heterosexual cis man." Heterosexual cis man just means normal guy who fucks chicks. This is so stupid, and I'd love to see this be a thing. As I said, I think he's half trolling, half serious. But why not? Why don't heterosexuals get their own flag and their own day and their own movement? He makes a point. We are keeping the species alive. Whoever you are listening to this, you have a mum and you have a dad. And your mum is a biological female and your dad is a biological male, and that's just the way it is. I'm sorry. Now, I understand that some people have two mums and some people have two dads and all that sort of jazz, and that is fine. But the fact is, for you to come into this world, cum had to go into an egg. And usually that is done via dick in vagina action. And that's why you will always need a woman and a man to further the species. We depend on it. It is our existence. I'm sorry. Call me homophobic, call me transphobic, whatever the fuck, I don't care. But that's the way it is. Alright. Anyway, I thought this was funny and noteworthy. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Or at my super duper gay half stepbrother-in-law's Twitter account, bskills with 3 L's. I'll see you next time. Ta-ta, heteros.
Recession, session.